Hello friends. So I decided to make this vlog. To be honest, I've recorded vlogs like this like 2 or 3 other times before, but I just never edited them. So, and given that they were supposed to be updates, like news vlogs and things that are happening in my life, to edit them later, it would just be kind of irrelevant. With that being said, there are still vlogs that I have to edit from a year ago, or I think one over a year ago, 1 or 2. And I've asked you guys before on Facebook, and I think I did it on YouTube as well, and the majority of you guys were like, edit it, get it out there whenever it's past the time, but it's still a part of an experience I had, and the footage is still really cool to edit, and it's just memories that I want to kind of immortalize like that. And one of the reasons really I love vlogging and keeping it up for very important events in my life is not just to put it on YouTube and share it with you guys, but also to create kind of a video album for myself to go back to and relive those experiences. So yeah, with that being said, this is gonna go up soon. What's the date today? I think 29th. Hey Google, what's the date today?
It is Monday, the 29th of April.
29th of April. So this is gonna go up in the next couple of days. I'm sure I'll be a good girl and actually edit this one. But I just wanted to update you guys on a few things that are happening. I'm just getting ready for a photo shoot today featuring Killstar, so this is the makeup I did for it. It's a very the collection is kind of like satin, very feminine and just very sexy. So I decided to go with a more like sultry makeup, less harsh eyeliners, and kind of a softer look. So here we are. And so that's, yeah, I'm getting ready. So if you see this mess, kind of a mess, it's just there's so much shit on the ground. I'm not even gonna go down there. But so in a couple of days, the release of it, in a couple of days, we're gonna release the very first AKHETH music video, which is like exciting. It's gone through so many edits, and because we want to make it perfect for you guys. This is our very first music video, and if we had the money and the team, we would love to give you guys the greatest music video ever, but we don't have a studio like that yet. We don't have a team like that. We had a pretty solid team of amazing people, talented people, but it takes a lot of money, and it takes a bigger team to do grand music videos, and that's really something I want to do. And I'm so proud of this one, but there's always this part of me, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, there's always a part of me that's like, we could have done better, and like that's I think all of us are always like that. And that's why the video went through so many edits to make sure we get the perfect shots in there, and just kind of to do the best with what we have, so that's why it's taking a long time, because it's just constantly being thrown back and forth between our videographer editor and us, and like things that we would like changed and perfected, because we really worked hard on it, all of us did, and we want to make sure that the final result that's going to be immortalized is going to be something that we're all going to be proud of, right? So that's happening. And the original plan was to have it up last Friday, like this just previous Friday that happened, but it wasn't quite ready, so we're hoping to get it up soon, very soon. And it's a huge video too. It's not a very short, it's a pretty long music video, okay? Like the song is 10 minutes long, so the music video is 10 minutes long, and to upload a 10-minute video filmed at 4K, exported really high quality, it's gonna take a while. after a lot of discussion within the band, we decided that, actually Roberto decided that the video should go up on the Mahafsoun YouTube channel, given that it has a lot more audience. People are already there. People are already aware that, you know, it's a more active platform for now. So the music video, as of now, is gonna go up on youtube.com/Mahafsoun. That's my, the video is gonna go up. This video is up on my second channel. So this is a MahafsounLair channel. Mahafsoun channel is more for the very well edited things. This is more like for my kind of collaborations, reviews, not so, I sat there for 8 hours editing videos. Like this probably took me like half an hour to edit, so, or even less maybe. I have some cuts in there. And so yeah, that was the plan. It was gonna go up this last Friday, but it's gonna take a little bit more. And I really hope that you guys like it. I really hope you guys enjoy it. It is aesthetically, I'm so proud of it, and in my head I have these like images of us doing like weird ass shoots with fire in the background and fucking like fireworks, and realistically that takes a lot of money to do, and I do want to do that one day, you know. I do believe that, you know, with all of us working hard together, we have the potential to do something really cool, and with your help we can, you know, make something really amazing, something that, you know, you guys can enjoy watching and we can be really proud of. So hopefully with the release of this music video, the ball is just gonna roll, and, you know, we're gonna have more opportunities to do the things that we really want to do. And all of us are just people filled with so many dreams, and what makes AKHETH so unique is everyone does something else as well. Like we're not just, you know, the people in this band, but we are also on our own artists with our own dreams and things that are happening in our lives. And not to say that other bands are anything less, but it's just we have so many things. Each individual person brings their whole life and whole just soul into it, you know. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think AKHETH quickly became such an important part of my life. Like when I first years ago, I can't really pinpoint to when, but it was many years ago, when there is an actual date. Roberto and I found out when he first interacted with me and brought up the idea of AKHETH and wanting me to sing for it. And back then I was like, no, no, who do you think I am? Like, I'm not gonna sing, please. Like, and it just, as time went by, he didn't give up, and I was like, okay, maybe I can do this. And, you know, to this day, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, to this day, I don't think of myself as a great singer. Honestly, I don't even think of myself as a good singer. I just think of myself as somebody with a voice, doing things with her voice, you know? I approach singing the same way that I approach dancing. So there's, in my head, in my world, in my understanding of the art of dance, there's two kinds of dance that I think exist. That's just how I've always seen dancing growing up, and even to this day. There's two types of dancing in my head, okay? One dance is the technical, so like ballet, and like a lot of amazing dancers that exist. You look at their technique, you know, it's all about the fantastical things that they can do that you would never be able to do. And especially ballet, like you see how much just blood and sweat they put into their art form, and that's one form of dance in my head, right? You look at it, you're like, oh my god, I could never do that. How did she flip there? Like, it's just those things, right? And the second form of dance that I understand and exists for me is the more like emotional. Like you see the person dance and you're like, I could probably do that, but could I give that emotion? Could I give people that feel, you know? And so there is the technical, and then there's the emotional, right? And then, you know, some people can have a bit of both. They're amazingly technical, but then I think that they're also emotional, and like you get that thing out of them. There's a lot of dancers that I feel like, much like myself, they don't do anything amazing. Like we don't do things that are physically impossible to do, but it's the execution that makes us unique and special and enjoyable to watch, right? So I think that as a dancer, I fall on the second category, the more like emotional. Like what I do, I don't think is impossible to do. I think a lot of people can do exactly what I do, down to the choreography, you know, like I don't choreograph, but if you want to take one of my videos and just mimic it exactly, you can. Physically, you totally can do that. And I think what makes, like, what am I trying to say? As a dancer, I'm less technical, more emotional, right? So I want to do something that feels beautiful, or feels sad, or feels happy, or feels something. And it's about the whole image of it, the whole package of it. Is not just about she did that one move that nobody can do, because I don't do anything that nobody else can, like that I'm the only one who can do this, you know. And same thing as a singer. I want to be the type of singer that I don't want to be known to do things with my voice that is unheard of, you know. I don't want to be the loudest and the highest vocalist, not the highest vocalist, but I don't want to be like the loudest, the most powerful vocalist, or the most technical vocalist, because I can't. I don't think I can do that, you know. I don't think that I was gifted with, you know, that talent. What I want to do is create music that gives people feeling, you know. And it's not necessarily, people are not going to hear it and say, oh, wait for that moment she does that thing with her voice, isn't it amazing, like no one else can do that, you know. That's not what I aim to do ever, you know, because I know I can't do it. And for me, most of the music that I listen to is less shocking to the ear and more like, what does it make me feel like? For example, Deftones. Chino has an amazing voice, an amazing range, but I've heard a lot of people able to cover many of the songs from Deftones, and, you know, nothing amazing is happening there. Like, as far as the vocal parts go, he's not hitting any notes that other people can't hit, but it's how he does it, you know. It's just how that music makes me feel. And am I making sense? How am I gonna, I don't know how to say it without like dragging it on, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just here like talking to you guys now, chilling, and just rambling on things that are in my head, because I've been thinking about it myself too. Like, I listened to some of the vocal things I've done for AKHETH so far, which are just 2 official songs, and I keep telling myself, like, I should do this, I should be able to do that. But then at the end of the day, like, what I get inspired by is not really the shock factor of dancing, or the shock factor of the technique, or the, you know. And it takes so much talent. It's not just a shock, it's just, it takes so much talent to do those things as a dancer, do the techniques and the moves that most people in the public could never do. Same with singing. Like, it's amazing. Like, if I could have that talent, I would do it. But for me, like, what I want to do is create things that make people feel something, you know. I want to create content that is aesthetically and emotionally pleasing, or not, or it's supposed to make you cry, you know. And that's kind of where I see myself, you know, as both a dancer and a singer, and as just an artist. Like, I don't want to be the best in my craft, because you will never be the best in your craft. You can always aim to better yourself, but you will never be the greatest belly dancer in the world. You can be one of the best. There are so many amazing belly dancers that are famous, and, you know, it's mesmerizing to watch them. But for me, I just want to do things that I love and make me happy, and hopefully when I get it out there, people who consume it will feel what I put into it, you know. Sometimes I get comments from belly dance videos where literally before dancing I was probably crying, and I was so emotional, I was feeling so dark, something was happening, and or the song was so important to me, and it resonated with me so much that in middle of dancing, I was tearing up. Obviously, you can't really tell from, you know, how shitty the quality of my videos were, and also just me keeping a face and looking exhausted in the video. But there were comments where people were like, I cried watching this. And it's not necessarily because I did something amazing. I didn't. It's the emotion you put behind it. And I think that anyone can do that, really. It's not about being talented or whatever. It's anyone can do that, I think. And you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Are you following me? Like, do you get it? am I making you confused? Because I can't really tell right now. So yeah, that's where I am right now in life and my thoughts, and I just want to share it with you guys. Because yeah, this is what the second channel is for after all, just posting things with you guys that I'm thinking about, and you know, thoughts I'm having, especially because on platforms like Instagram, where currently it's probably my most active platform, Facebook pages kind of went to poop, even though I'm still dedicated and I still post everything on all, you know, Facebook pages. People are not really using Facebook as much as they used to, so I'm kind of forced to really focus more on posting my content on Instagram and being more active there, because more of you guys are there and I do want to stay, you know, up to date with you guys. So because of that, there isn't really any way that I can make videos like this that are like over 10 minutes long, talking about my thoughts and my feelings. And you know, you guys really mostly just see the pictures, and most of the time there is no caption really. I'm just naming the name of the photo that I named. I said name a lot. And telling you guys the credits, telling you what contact lens I'm wearing and what company or brand I'm collaborating with in that picture. So there isn't a lot of room for me to tell you guys, you know, how I think and what I'm thinking about and what I'm about, you know. So here we are. Did it make any sense to you guys? I want to hear you. Like, tell me in the comments, like, what I said about the two different kinds of dancers and like the different kinds of singers. Is that really, like, does it make sense, or is it just me? Yeah, does it make sense, or is it just it's like a crazy concept that just doesn't make sense to other people? But for me, you know, when you listen to music, do you get moved by the techniques and kind of the sounds that you hear that you know other people can't ever do? And it's just, does the admiration you have for their craft, the craft of the singer and the talent of the singer, is that what draws you to the music, or is it more like the feel? Do you listen to a lot of like music with kind of basic vocal lines, but then it's just everything together makes you just want to die? Like, what really inspires you? You know, that's kind of what I meant and what I'm trying to ask you. Does that make sense? I've only really talked to this whole thing about the concept of the different kind of dancers with maybe a few people, and yeah, I haven't really like talked to, because I never thought it was a thing to talk about, really. You just kind of do what you can, you know. And yeah, what else did I want to tell you guys? That's about it. I'm just keeping busy with shoots. Just got a package from Alchemy with a lot of really cool Alchemy Gothic jewelry that I'm very excited to shoot for. I believe that I'll be collaborating with them again on their 2019 catalog, which is really exciting. I've been in a couple of their catalogs before, and they are sitting in my little display thing. I don't touch them, sometimes I like flip through them. I'm like, I did it, yay. But yeah, so I'm very excited for that. But yeah, with that being said, I watched Game of Thrones last night. I cried so much. Episode 3 more episodes left, and I can't cope. I can't cope right now. But are you guys watching? Do you watch Game of Thrones? And I won't tell you anything because I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really weird. I don't even want to think about it. It's such a 3 more episodes and the greatest show on earth is gonna come to an end. Like, nothing will ever be as good, I think, as Game of Thrones. It had everything, like fantasy, magic, a little bit of humor, gore, boobs. It had everything, but everything. Like, dragons? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, goddamn. Okay, I'm gonna go get ready, wear the dress, meet my mom. My mom is my photographer today, again. Yay. And then we're gonna just caffeinate ourselves and head over to Stanley Park and find a little spot and shoot. I'm very excited. I have one outfit change, so it's 2 dresses and shoes. Very excited for Killstar shoes. They have a gorgeous shoe collection, and a lot of them are actually comfortable to wear. I wear heels, so I'm kind of, not thin heels, but I wear like platform heels, so I'm kind of comfortable wearing high things, so don't take my word for it, but pretty solid stuff. What else? New pictures are always going up, so please do keep an eye out, and if you're interested, do follow me on Instagram, Facebook page. I also have for the longest time, like for years, I've had my Facebook account set to public, so you can't befriend me there because it's already reached the friend limit, but if you follow it, you get access to everything. I don't know if you can comment on things. I think you can, because I have a lot of people that are not on my friends list commenting. Hopefully that works, but basically, yeah, we won't be on each other's friends list, but you have access to everything on the account. So if you want to you know, have a conversation in the posts, or I post a lot of random things on my personal Facebook account, so if you want to keep up to date with kind of my personal thoughts and such, that's a pretty cool way to follow. What else? My Etsy shop is still a thing, so do check it out if you guys want to support me, support what I do, get yourself something from my Etsy shop. And yeah, there's a lot of, oh, I'm working on a new photo book because I just sold all the vampire photo books, so I'm working on a new theme. I'm still kind of in the planning process. There's a couple of limited edition Polaroids that are going to go up. I mean, Polaroids are limited edition, so it's like one, that's it. So those are going to go up on my Etsy shop. The Polaroid's going to come with other things. It's not just a Polaroid, but it'll be a handwritten letter, maybe a print. I make a lot of handmade perfumes with natural essential oils and just all natural, vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, like all the good stuff, essential oil perfumes. So sometimes I add that into the list. Check it out. I do things, and if you want to support List Insanity, that is my art and passion and love, check it out. So with that being said, I'm gonna go. This has been over 20 minutes long. I did it, guys. I did it. I made a vlog and it wasn't short. Nothing on this channel will ever be short, really. Yeah, so people sometimes complain. Even to this day, there's comments on my vape reviews. People are like, too long, didn't watch. I'm like, well, you would have known if you clicked on the video that it's like 30 minutes long. I do a lot of talking, but I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this little update. Give me some updates about you. What are you up to? Are you watching Game of Thrones? Did the thing I said about the dance, 2 forms of dance, did it make sense to you? Or am I just crazy? I don't know. And if you watched till this point, the word to use to prove that you deserve a cookie is dancing unicorn. Yeah, dancing unicorn. Comment that if you've watched to this point, so I know who the loyal ones are. And I'll give you a homemade cookie made by myself. Probably burnt, because I don't bake or cook. Well, that sucks, but I love you guys. I'm gonna go and caffeinate myself. Okay, bye!